So, these questions are all to do with index laws. As you can see on the right, top right on the screen here, these are all index laws. First one is when you are timesing, okay, you add the powers. So m and the powers, you add them together. Dividing, okay, you subtract. When we have the brackets, we multiply. And when we have brackets here, okay, we put this m to the power of everything. Okay, division, similar sort of thing. And then we come on to the bottom three, which is the hardest. Alright, which is what this question is all about. The first one, of these three examples, is anything to the power of naught is 1. Okay, so anything to the power of naught is 1. So 7 to the power of naught is 1. Y to the power of naught is 1. Okay, 5z to the power of naught, well, the z to the power of naught bit would be 1, but we have to times that by 5, so it would be 5 times 1, which equals 5. So this one is all to do with a negative power, and as you can see here, when we have a negative power, it becomes a fraction, 1 over what it says. So here's some examples. 8 to the power of minus 1 will be 1 over 8 to the power of positive 1, which is just 1 over 8. Here's another one. This one will be 1 over 6 to the power of positive 2, which is, as we know, 6 squared is 36. And the last one will be 1 over y to the power of 3, which we can't do anything further about. So when we have negative powers, it becomes a fraction with 1 at the top, and it's the same as the bottom, but a positive power. And the final law this one practices is this final one at the bottom. When we have to the power of a fraction, we have this set up here, where the denominator goes here and the numerator goes here. So here's an example. 25 to the power of a half will be equal to, well, 25 goes there, numerator goes to power, and then the denominator of the fraction goes here. So 25 to the power of 1 is just 25, and then this 2 represents the square root, so square root of 25 is 5, so that's the answer. So 64 to the power of a third would equal 64 to the power of 1, and then the third root, or cube root also known as. So 64 to the power of 1 is just 64 to 64, so the cube root of 64 is 4. And the last one is a little bit different. Okay, we have a few different numbers, 3 and 4, to the power of 3/4. So that would equal 81 to the power of 3, and the 4th root here. Now, it actually doesn't matter which way round. You could find 81 cubed and then find the 4th root of that, or you could find the 4th root of 81 and cube it. I suggest working out the 4th root first, okay, because then you'll be dealing with smaller numbers. The 4th root, okay, of 81 is 3. So 3 cubed is 27.